and YouTubians. So, today is March 16th. Today we have Confront to Connect. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. Proverbs chapter 27, verse 6. So, conversation means there has been a disconnection. Bear with me, it's pouring rain right now. I just got done with the gym, so I apologize if the audio's a little wacky. Something has severed trust. It may be relational, emotional, or financial. Maybe you feel you have lost someone's love and respect. Whatever the reason for the disconnection, confrontation needs to seek out a reconnection. This is what a caring, faithful friend does. They seek to reconnect where there has been a disconnect. Your salvation in Jesus brought you into relational wholeness with heaven so you could model the same on earth. Scripture teaches all this is from God, who reconciled us to himself through Christ and gave us the ministry of reconciliation. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 18. However, if ignored, delayed confrontation deteriorates into disconnection. It dilutes understanding, trust, and intimacy. This is why wise leaders keep short accounts and speak freely and early about their concerns. If a leader ignores his or her obvious feelings of frustration, they will naturally distance themselves from the team and the organization. But if they confront early on in a spirit of respect and understanding, they stay engaged with the enterprise and the individuals, and therefore avoid creating a culture of control and distrust. This is true in marriage. A wife may confront her husband when she does not feel loved. This is a natural response when she feels distant from her spouse. Depending on the context of the confrontation, the husband may respond positively if he is smart, or he may push back defensively if he senses a combative or controlling spirit. It is normal and healthy to desire and seek out relational connection. This is how God has wired people. Just make sure you set yourself up for a successful connection and not an aborted one. Your husband is much more receptive to receiving your emotional advances when done in a spite of respect. Use questions like, "Sweetheart, can we sit down sometime today to discuss the children's schedule for the upcoming week?" This gives him time to process and prepare. If he feels pounced upon or backed into a corner, he will react defensively. In this situation, healthy confrontation gives a couple the organizational connections they need to be more effective in managing their family responsibilities. Caring confrontation creates a culture of teamwork and trust. A connected culture creates communication. Good morning, Ashley. A connected culture creates channels that build great organizations. Sadly, a disconnected leader encourages disconnected individuals who then feed disconnected departments that facilitate disconnected divisions that ultimately lead to a disconnected and dysfunctional organization. Say that 3 times fast. So most important, start by connecting with Christ. Vertical relational reconnection facilitates horizontal relational reconnection. Sin subtly, not so subtly, severs relationships, but confession leads to connection. David, a most effective leader, said it well. "Then I acknowledged my sin to you and did not cover up my inequality. I said, I will confess my transgressions to the Lord, and you forgave the guilt of my sin." Psalm 32, verse 5. Therefore, make your and methods of confrontation for the purpose of connection. Friends who care confront to connect. That is the good word for today. I don't know who needed to hear that message. I'm not married. I'm not in a personal relationship, but I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that someone that is listening right now had to hear that. I appreciate everyone that stopped in, commented, listened. It's pouring rain and I'm loving it. I just got back from the gym. Had a little hiccup today, but it was just a happy coincidence. Still got the base workout in, and I feel like God is going to be using me for a greater purpose. You just trust in the process and remain impatient is the one thing that I struggle with. But we all struggle. So y'all have a blessed day. Today's Monday. It's a good time to start the week off with a good foot forward. So much love and respect. Peace.